Howdy, welcome in. Happy to have all of you back in. College football's here. College football is finally here. NFL is about to be on its way. And my excitement comes from the simple fact that finally, as we have started, let me fix this camera just a wee bit. But finally, as we have really grown this betting channel. Once again, we started early February, about to hit 2,000 subscribers. Have been giving out daily value, a lot of MVP signups. We'll get into Winible a little bit later, but I'm happy because now we get to really show our talents, really show what's made us a lot of money in the past, and be able to communicate it to you in a way that's very fluent. And not a lot of holes to crack in the argument. So here's the college football as of right now. I did do things a little bit later than I'd like to. I am going to be trying to make this a 6 a.m. standard. I recorded it at around like 7:20. Had to get some other things put together. And so 6 a.m. I'm trying to make it the standard for Saturday and Sunday once we get college football and the NFL really ramped up. I'm an early bird, and that's Central Time too. We're out here in Dallas, I'm out here in the Austin area. But I got a beautiful 6-man play for you guys. College football, here we go. Boom, boom. I'm hyped for this play too. Florida State at Georgia, and this is how I'm going to do it. Alex is going to do it a certain way. This is how I am able to really get out all the information I know about every single game. Florida State versus Georgia Tech. First game of the college football year. It's going to be a fun one. Georgia Tech is a Levere type of offense. A lot of running, a lot of misdirection, a lot of wishbone, flexbone type of stuff. Florida State is pretty much a pro-style offense. They have a dude, DJ Ugalele. Tough to say his name. This kid has played it for Clemson. He's played for Oregon State. He's played for another school, I think, that's escaping my head. Maybe it was just Oregon State. He has a lot of college football ahead of him. I think Florida State is going to be one of the better schools this upcoming season because he is okay enough. And then we're going to have some SMU players, a Nevada player, and we're staying away from the Delaware State-Hawaii game through PrizePicks just because the numbers are super inflated because of the matchup situation, and the Montana State and New Mexico game, same thing as well. Actually, I don't even think I even saw the 2 meetings. Oh, no, there was, but it was like bad football. I want to stay away from bad football this upcoming season, and I just want to stick with the guys that I know will be able to compete. So, also, if you're new to what we do, this is our main channel, Real Friends of Football. This is where we make mini documentaries. We're actually going to start ramping up our Real Friends in Football podcast channel, so be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for film breakdowns. Going to get those out for college players and NFL players excited about this new project. But RFF Picks, if you don't know, now you do. Guys, go ahead and give us a like and a follow, and let's get ready for the cream of the crop. This is where you already have the play out. If you follow us through our free plan, this is going to be a free play. So if you just sign up for our free plan through Winible, this is a beautiful platform where we get to really just push out our plays. It's way more accessible than a Twitter account. And if you want all of our plays, we're going to give you this free one. Go ahead and make a free account. But if you want every single play that we make, when college football and NFL comes out, you're going to want to be a part of this. Legit. We're going to be doing spreads. We're going to be doing, of course, player props. We're going to be doing season totals just in a couple of weeks for the NFL. And so we're going to be pushing out a lot of betting content in the next few days, guys. So if you want to get all of the plays that we're going to be pushing out for MVPers, go ahead and sign up. $99, $100, $99.99 a month, and put code RFF. Get yourself a free month. Let us prove ourselves to you. You do the free month and be like, yo, y'all ain't make me no money. Y'all are slackers. Boom. Here is the free play. And let me just, I'm just about to get so happy because I'm just going to be able to regurgitate this all so beautifully. But Jamal Haynes, this is a legitimate college running back. This is a dude that's going to be, no matter who he plays, his marker of excellence should be no less than 82.5 yards, something around there. This is a NFL style running back. I'm not saying he's a starter in the NFL, but this is a guy that's definitely going to get touches in the NFL. And once again, Georgia Tech, it's known for its Levere type offense. It's a very, kind of like Army, Navy. They have done some tweaks to it over the years. There have been glimpses of it being more pro style at times, but it's always run the ball, always run the ball. And that's why I also have their quarterback, Haynes King. Both of them are going to be going over on the rushing totals for Jamal Haynes, 68.5, which is something he eclipsed 5 times, or his last 5 games going out of last year. And he was having 100-yard performances, just crushing at 68.5. And then 42.5, that's the same story for Mr. Haynes King. I don't think it's as consistent, but going against a Florida State team, the passing lanes are going to be dang near impossible. It is way easier to run in college football than it is to pass in college football. So I'm going to bank for their quarterback to have multiple lanes, multiple times where he can take off and run. And so that's awesome. Same Malik Benson. This is going to be DJ's X receiver. This is going to be his number one option to throw the ball. And as of right now, I think DJ, his passing prop is around, I think, 230 yards. And we were going to take it. We were going to take the 230. But unfortunately, they gave us a, what do you call it? Just like a lower payout because it's too correlated. We do want to go with the correlation of quarterback receiver anytime the system doesn't catch it, but it caught it. But that's his number one receiver. He is at a 230.5 over under for passing yards. That's DJ Ugalele. And so he's going to be throwing it to his number one dude in 60.5 yards. That's dang near 3 receptions in college football. So we're going to bank on him to hit the over for that. But the locks that I believe are the locks. So if you want to do a 3-man or even a 2-man, please do this with RJ Maryland and Romello Brinson. This SMU team is going to be really good this upcoming season. They have a kid in, it's not Patrick Stone, Preston Stone. This kid was recruited by Oklahoma. This kid had a lot of attention coming out of high school. He has played good football in college football. And, the big thing is that SMU is a legit program. And so RJ Maryland, this is a Southlake Carroll kid, tight end. That 40.5, I think if you do the last 5 games, he murdered that as well. Same thing with the Romello Brinson. This is a 6'2" dude that come draft season. We're going to be talking about RJ Maryland and Romello Brinson. We will be talking about come draft season. And Preston Stone, even as a quarterback. If you want to take Preston Stone, you could take out, you would have to take out one of the receivers, so you can't. But if you want to, I'd even say, hey, if you want to make another play later, maybe I'll make another one for our MVP plan. Take Preston Stone's over. I think this team is really going to put it on Nevada. So we're going to take the RJ Maryland 44.5 over and the 35.5 over for Romello Brinson. And then Brandon Lewis, it's just not a good football team in Nevada. Very far from it. And I think Brandon Lewis is not a bad prospect, not a bad player, but I think SMU is just going to be very, very dominant against these guys. There's game film on Mr. Brandon Lewis against New Mexico State. And not New Mexico State, freaking USC. And I think USC and SMU can definitely compete with each other. And guys, that's not a joke. That's legit football. And so I definitely can see a first game of the season as well, getting kinks out of the armor. One team being highly motivated in SMU, I believe. But I think Nevada is going to get their brains beaten out of them. And I do not think that their quarterback is going to be able to get 154.5 yards. If you look actually at Brandon Lewis's last 5 games, he has games against Wyoming where he only got 8 passing yards, and a game against Utah State where he only got 3 passing yards. And Colorado State is the only game last year where he got, 169 passing yards. And so, I mean, you guys can't see it, but his highest in the last 5 games was 169 against Colorado State, even though it was last year, first game of the season, and he did play against New Mexico State, only got 92 yards. SMU's a legit program, so I feel really confident about this play. Once again, if you wanted to take any two-mans, I would take the Romello Brinson, yes, and RJ Maryland as a two-man. I would also take a Jamal Haynes, Malik Benson, the 2 running backs for that Florida State Georgia Tech game. I would also take that as a two-man as well. And I would say those are the best ones. I definitely like the Haynes King over. I like all of these. If you had to ask me, Miles, which is the one that you're least about, and it's only because of the Hail Mary and all of it, and because it's the only less, it is the Brendan Lewis. Once again, he's had 8-yard passing games for the whole game, and like a 2-yard or something, or 3-yard or something like that. So he's given us a lot of proof that things will not go as planned. So I like it. I think we hit this one, and so we're here. We're ready. This is what we've been waiting for, and this freaking focusing, man. It's killing me, guys. Be on the lookout for more, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm pretty sure Alex is gonna make a video as well. Peace out, boys.